నమస్తే, వెల్కమ్ టు 99 టీవీ. మనం సాధారణంగా విదేశాల్లో చదువుకునే భారతీయ సంతతికి చెందిన పిల్లలు ఎలా ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళ ఐక్యూ లెవెల్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, వాళ్ళ ఆలోచన సరళి ఎలా ఉంటుంది, వాళ్ళ చదువు సంధ్యలు ఎలా ఉంటాయి, ఇలా బోల్డెన్ సందేహాలు కలుగుతుంటాయి. ఇక్కడ కూర్చొని రకరకాల స్పెక్యులేషన్స్ చేస్తుంటాం. బట్ ఏమీ అలా బెంగ పెట్టుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. భారతీయ సంతతికి చెందిన పిల్లలు అక్కడ చక్కగానే చదువుకుంటున్నారు. మన సంస్కృతి, మన సంప్రదాయం, మన ట్రెడిషన్స్, మన వాల్యూస్ అన్నీ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తున్నారు, క్యారీ చేస్తున్నారు. చేస్తూనే వాళ్ళ చదువుల్లో ప్రతిభ కనబరుస్తూ రకరకాల డిసిప్లిన్స్లో వాళ్ళేంటో వాళ్ళు ప్రూవ్ చేసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చిన్న వయసు నుంచి చేస్తూ వస్తున్నారు. అలాంటి ఒక పిడుగు ప్రస్తుతం మనతో ఉంది. సౌత్ ఆఫ్రికాలో జాంబియా దేశంలో లుసాకా వాళ్ళ క్యాపిటల్లో చదువుకుంటోంది. భారతీయ సంతతికి చెందిన కుటుంబం అక్కడ నివసిస్తుంది. అక్కడే పుట్టింది. పేరు శరణ్య జామి. 4th క్లాస్ చదువుతోంది లుసాకాలో ఒక ఇంటర్నేషనల్ స్కూల్లో. సో హాయ్ శరణ్య జామి, హౌ ఆర్ యూ? నమస్తే.
Yeah. Hello.
So tell me in which class you are studying? ఏ క్లాస్ చదువుతున్నావు?
I'm in 4th class. And
in which school?
In ISL, International School of Lusaka.
What are your parents?
My parents' names? My dad's name is Satish Jami. My mom's name Swapna Jami. My brother's name Sithik Jami.
All Jamis?
Yeah, all Jamis.
Right. What is your father? Means what he is into? His profession?
My dad, he goes to work at Milan in Zambia. Yeah, and he works there, and sometimes we get to go there, but most of the time he just drops me off at school and then he goes there.
So now you are into 4th class.
Yeah, I'm in 4th class.
So how is your school? Tell me something about your school.
Yeah.
How old it is?
Yeah, my school, it's 60 years old, and like every time we like a year grows, you know. We have like a party because like last year when it turned 60, we had like cupcakes and things like that with everyone in the school. And my school is 60 years old, and Kamala Harris actually went there, and she's the vice president of America.
Nijama, Kamala Harris మీ స్కూల్లో చదువుకుందా?
Yeah, she was studying in our school.
Okay. So now she became vice president
Yeah.
of India. Do you have any such plans? నువ్వు కూడా వెళ్తావా అమెరికా?
No, I'm not sure because I think when I was little, I thought that maybe I should go to France. But then when I actually went to France for holiday, I was like, it's not that special. I mean, I like the Eiffel Tower, but it's not that special.
What do you want to become? ఏమవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నారు?
I think I want to become an artist when I grow up because like I'm really into painting. It's just like so fun. It's like relaxes me and everything.
No, artist means you want to become a dancer, artist, on-screen performance,
No.
or a painter.
Usually I just want to like be an art teacher, something like that, or I just want to sell art, something like that.
ఏమవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నావు? ఆర్టిస్ట్ అంటే సో స్టార్ ఆన్ ద స్క్రీన్ లైక్ దట్. అండ్
No.
హాలీవుడ్ ఎనీ హాలీవుడ్ ప్లాన్స్?
No.
So you are into dancing, you are into many trades.
Yeah, that time I was into dancing. My mom told me to go to dance class. I was like, sure, why not? And then when I went there, it turned out good. But then I started yoga, and I'm still continuing yoga right now.
ఓకే. బట్ నేనేం అడగాలనుకుంటున్నానంటే నీకు మీడియా అంటే బాగా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ కదా?
Yeah.
You told me that you are so much interested in media. So would you like to sit on a chair and this is Seranya Jami reporting for BBC like that?
No, not really because
an idea on that, like చేద్దామంట BBC వర్క్ చేస్తా.
No, I don't. I'm not really that good with cameras. So I don't think that.
But you told me నాకు చెప్పావు కదా నాకు న్యూస్ ప్రెజెంటర్ లాగా అవుదాము.
Yeah, I just think it's like fun in front of a camera just talking, you know.
బోల్డంత మాడుతుంటావు కదా మీరు. యూ స్పీక్ అన్ఇంటరప్టెడ్లీ.
Yeah.
You told me నువ్వు చెప్పావు మీ స్కూల్లో దే ఎంకరేజ్ యూ టు రైట్.
Yeah, they're like
paint.
Yeah, like when we have assembly on Friday, they're like, you know, guys, keep going with your writing and your reading.
Did you address your assembly?
Yeah, actually last Friday we
you got an opportunity to address your assembly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then what You'll be given a script, or you're asked to speak out instantaneously.
I speak out.
Speak out.
Yeah.
You're asked to speak out.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Whatever you have, you're in mind.
That's the thing. I'm not good with scripts. If I have a script, I'm like, how am I supposed to learn this?
Generally, what are the areas you pick up for speaking out in assembly? ఏం మాట్లాడతావు, ఏం తీసుకుంటావు, what is
Like
like subjects
subjects that I have in school.
No, not in your school. While you speak in assemblyలో
Yeah.
మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు ఏం తీసుకుంటావు?
Usually they tell us that, like, keep going, writing and reading, but not really any subjects, things like that.
No. When you are asked to speak out in assembly, you are supposed to address the entire student gathering. అందరూ ఉంటారు కదా, your classmates up to class 10. So when you got an opportunity, నీకు మంచి opportunity వస్తే ఏం మాట్లాడతావు before the mic?
Well, if I get an opportunity, I would probably just like say something funny or something like that. But usually when I'm speaking, it's because of like a project that I have to like show a poster and say what I did with it and things like that.
మరి ఏం మాట్లాడావు మీ అసెంబ్లీలో? వాట్ నీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ డీటెయిల్స్ చెప్తావా? Did you elaborate your project details which you spoke in your assembly?
My first one, I think the first poster that I did was not for a speech, but it was just like, keep the earth good. But then the second one in year 3 was for a speech, and it was for like floods, not to like throw trash and things like that. And I had to speak that like, here it shows a flash flood really dangerous and things like that. I would usually I would just say what was on the picture.
ఎన్నిసార్లు నీకు ఆపర్చునిటీ వచ్చింది? How many times you got an opportunity?
I think it was just like once. Once. And that because like.
But how did you develop the idea of entering into media?
Into
you told
like.
me that. So this is Seranya Jami reporting for BBC.
Yeah, it all started when like I got this toy. It had like slime in it, and I had this kitchen set, and I recorded a video on how to make like a pancake with that slime. So I would like flip with it, all like the utensils. I would do everything with that, and I was like, wow, I think I'm really good. And then I started doing like some videos, but I don't do a lot.
Okay. You do videos on your own?
Yeah, I just do them by myself because I'm doing them with someone.
ఎవరు సపోర్ట్ చేస్తారు? ఎవరు అసిస్ట్ చేస్తారు? Your brother, dad?
My dad. Usually my mom and my brother just laugh a bit, and I'm like, I kind of get annoyed, but my dad's like, you did great, you did great. He's like that.
Okay.
He's the supportive one.
So your brother and mother won't encourage you?
Only if it's something like really, really big, like something like this interview. My mom was supportive, my dad was supportive, my brother was supportive, everyone was supportive.
Everyone was supportive. But more your dad will, will support.
Mars, my dad.
Support yeah. So inka, what are your other hobbies?
My hobbies are like we just talked about, and my hobbies
you told
is actually.
Me that you're writing stories.
Yeah, I also really like writing stories.
కథలు రాసావు?
I wrote like.
కథలు బాగా చెప్తావా?
Yeah.
బాగా చెప్తావా?
Like at night, when I was little, I would watch stories like Snow White or Cinderella, things like that, because I was like, wow, what's gonna happen next? And then my mom, and then I would just say that, Amma, can I tell a story to you? And she'd be like, okay. And then I'd tell her the Cinderella story, and then like halfway through she'd fall asleep, and then the next day she'd be like, can you continue that story? And I'll be like, you fall asleep again.
So how did you develop the idea for telling stories? Means do you have classes? మీ స్కూల్లో క్లాస్ చెప్తా, స్టోరీ టెల్లింగ్ క్లాసెస్ ఉంటాయా?
No. It just in the main class with our normal teacher. She's like, okay, you gotta write. And like whenever we're writing, I'm like, yay! But then my friends are like, oh, why do we have to write? And then my first story I think I wrote was I'm not really sure if this was my first story, but I remember this very, very old story. It was about like some penguin and a polar bear. Like the polar bear was the mom, and then her child was the penguin, and then it was something about like them getting some fish, something like that. And then after that, I was like, wow, this is actually really fun. And then I went and then I started writing more and more stories. And the story that I'm on right now, I wrote like 5 stories when I was like a little girl. But right now, I wrote like 2. The one that I'm working on right now is called The Sisters Who Swapped Lives. And the thing is that, okay, so there was one pink sister with blonde hair, one black sister with black hair, and then one day they were fighting over whose color is better, black or pink. So the black sister, like, she wanted her color to win the most. So she got the sister's shampoo and she put black dye in it and she put it in, and then most of her hair was black, just a few strands of blonde left. And then the pink sister wanted to get revenge, so she got the bleach and she put it in her shampoo, and then her hair became mostly blonde, just a few strands of black. And then the next day they had a movie premiere. And then their mom was like, I hope you guys remember that you guys have a movie premiere today. And they're like, oh, the movie premiere. And then the black sister was like, since most of my hair is blonde, most of your hair is black, let's just let's just swap lives. Let's see how it is to be each other in our lives. So they right now I'm focusing on what they're doing when they're going to the movie premiere. And like let's swap
So the
lives
story
and things like
is
that.
to be continued. Inka undi story.
Yeah, I still need to
Still you
continue
need to
the
write,
story. Yeah.
So half of the story was completed.
Yeah, half of the story.
When are you planning to complete the rest of the story?
I think by the time I finish it, I'm gonna be in Lusaka, Zambia, and I think it's gonna be like after 4 days after our flight and we reach Zambia.
నువ్వు
4
డాన్స్
days
చేస్తున్నావు కదా ఇక్కడ
Yeah.
ఇంకా ఎక్కడెక్కడ చేస్తున్నావు?
I'm doing it at my first dance place was here, and I think I was like 7 that time. And I was really into dancing because I could just like let myself out. I could do whatever I want and like, you know, just like show off my moves. And then when she started teaching it, it was like amazing. But then
So what is that?
yeah, that was in my school. It was music class and I was playing a song. Yeah. I was playing
తెలుగు
a
సాంగ్స్
song.
ఏమైనా వచ్చా నీకు?
Not really. Not really.
తెలుగు any Telugu words or slokas like that?
No, I'm
ఏం
not.
గుర్తులేదా?
No. Only a few words I know.
What are those few? Could you please?
Usually I just like say sentences that are just like small.
చెప్పు sentences చెప్పు.
Okay, one sentence is that oh yeah, one sentence is snanam chestava. That's one of the sentences that I know, and it means that will you bath?
Whom do you ask? స్నానం చేస్తావా అని.
Usually to my brother.
Brother. Yeah. Why?
Because
your brother won't
no, it's
prefer
because
bathing, take bathing.
no, it's because I'm the one who probably wakes up first. Usually it's me. Sometimes it's my brother. So it's like 50-50. And he's always like waking up late because today I actually woke up a little early and things like that.
మీ అన్నయ్య ఎప్పుడు ఆలస్యంగా లేస్తాడా?
Yeah.
Always he's late, huh?
Not always, but sometimes he's earlier than me. If it's like a holiday and my brother wakes up first, he goes in the living room and starts watching TV. Me, actually I wake up earlier than everyone. Like I wake up earlier than everyone. But since no one's
By
asleep,
sharp 8 a.m.
Yeah, not the same
Sharp
time.
8 a.m.
I just like I wake up very early and then I see that no one's asleep, but I'm still very sleepy, so I can't like get out of bed. I'm just too lazy. So and then I just continue sleeping, and then and then my brother wakes up, and then she's like, "Oh, Sherry's still sleeping. I guess I woke up first."
So ఎవరు అయితే who will take the lead? నువ్వా మీ బ్రదరా?
Like in waking up early, usually it's 50-50. Sometimes it's my brother, sometimes it's me. So it's like 50% brother, 50% me.
సరే, హౌ అబౌట్ యువర్ వీకెండ్స్ మీన్స్?
My weekends, this might sound a bit like fishy, but
వై ఫిషీ?
I don't know, but like I'm a bit into football.
అమ్మ ఎక్కువ సపోర్ట్
Football,
ఇస్తుందా నీకు, నాన్న ఎక్కువ సపోర్ట్ ఇస్తారా?
huh? I
అమ్మ
didn't
ఎక్కువ
understand.
సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుందా, నాన్న ఎక్కువ సపోర్ట్ చేస్తారా?
My dad.
యువర్ డాడ్.
Like when I draw something, my mom's like, maybe draw it a bit better, and I'm like, do you not like it? But then when I'm with my dad, he's like, wow, you did great, you did amazing. Do you want something today?
సో యూ వాంట్ ప్రైజెస్?
No, I'm not praising. He's
యూ
like,
వాంట్ యువర్ మామ్ టు ప్రైజ్ యూ?
no, it's just that
అమ్మ
she,
చెప్పాలా నీకు, బ్రహ్మాండంగా చేసావు నువ్వు, అసలు ఎగ్దరింది, ఎక్సలెంట్ అని చెప్పాలా?
yeah, she kind of has to say that because like usually I get hurt very easily, so I'm like, you didn't like it, and then I just start crying just like a bit, and then I'm like, okay, whatever, and then I just would do whatever I want.
సో ఇండియాలో ఇండియా వస్తుంటారు కదా మీరు?
Yeah.
వన్స్ ఇన్ ఏ ఇయర్ ఐ థింక్ యూర్.
Yeah, once in a year.
ఎక్కడికి
But
వెళ్తుంటారు?
most of the time we go to India. Rarely we go to different countries, but sometimes we also go to Dubai.
సరే, దుబాయ్ ఎందుకులే కానీ ఇండియా వస్తావు కదా.
Yeah.
ఇండియా వస్తే ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తావు?
That's the thing. First thing, I always go to Tatea's house, and I'm like, Nana, this time can we go to your house first? And then she's like, sorry, mom's rules. And then I'm like, why is it always mom's rules? And then always we're going to Tatea's house first, and I'm like, and like this time we stayed there like 60%, and then over here we stayed like 40%, and I'm like, how is that fair?
So where did you go this time in India?
In India, I went to.
Other than your Tataya's house.
I went to Kerala. Kerala was so hot. Like I wish I brought my hat.
Kerala was so hot and బాగుంటుంది కదా Kerala.
Yeah, Kerala is really good. It like has cool activities and things like that.
You know
There's
that
beaches.
it's God's own country. You know, Kerala is
What?
known as God's own country.
Yeah, but it's pretty hot there. But the fun thing that I like.
Than your South Africa. What?
No, South Africa in summer, it's usually like this is the hot meter. It's like this, but for the Kerala, it's like a bit like this, so it's like kind of even. I don't know.
నచ్చలేదా Kerala?
I mean, I really liked Kerala because when we went to the beach, me and my mom, we'd stand in the sea and then we'd get wet and everything. But the thing that I didn't like the most was getting wet. But I had fun getting wet. But then when I'd put on my slippers with my feet wet, there would be sand everywhere and my feet would be like crunchy. And then it would feel so uncomfortable. So then I'll have to wait home and then change and then.
How about the food habits? South Africa ki, India ki food habits lo difference did you notice?
Yeah, I did notice. In Zambia, usually look, I don't know how to say this, but in Zambia, usually Amma's cooking, but in India, Amma's cooking or something. But if we went to Kerala like we did this time, it's usually like we go out, we eat somewhere, and then we come back. But in the hotel that we were in, it was Leela Hotel. It was the Leela Palace. We would for breakfast there would be like, this would be our hotel, like all the hotels here, and then there'd be like a breakfast place and lunch place and dinner place. It was all three. So we'd go there and then we'd have breakfast, and right in front of it, like this was our house, and like right in front of it there was a swimming pool, and I love swimming. Like,
okay, did your school teach you students about the social responsibility?
Yeah. It all started in year 2. She'd be like, everyone be caring, you know, don't be mean to your friends and things like that. They just started like that. And I'd be like, okay, I'm not mean. And then, yeah.
So what did you learn about social responsibility? Em telusukunnava akkada?
Well,
In
I
your school?
learned I learned that I have to take care of my own things. Half
That
of
is
the
not social responsibility.
No.
See, when you take when you are interested in taking care of others, that is social responsibility.
Yeah, I'm taking care of
Taking
it.
care of yourself is your responsibility, not social responsibility.
Yeah, taking care of myself. Also one thing, because like every day I need help with something.
Hmm.
Every day I need help with something
Hmm.
with my parents.
ఇంకేం చెప్తావు?
Also, I also really like swimming. Actually, this year, no, last year, but it wasn't really that far back. Late last year, they gave me a certificate for my swimming for completing stage 3. And like in my school, it's like a really fun school. They're not strict or anything like that. If somebody does something mean, they're like, okay, let's work this out, just say sorry, and everything will be done. And on the last day of school, we had this school party, and that day in the evening we were also going to India. So we had the school party. The first thing that we did, we came in class, we did a few things, but that was the problem. The end of the day, when we were going home, that time of the day would be the class party. So the rest of the day would just be like a normal Friday. So I was so bummed out because in year 3, straight when you entered the class, the party would start.
Okay.
But for us, not so good. It started like at the end, and at the end we actually had pretty much fun. Everyone brought food.
So now
and
you are
things
into
like
your
that.
4th class, na? See, once you are into your graduation, అప్పటికి ఒక షేప్ వస్తుంది కదా, ఒక ఐడియా వస్తుంది నీకు.
Yeah.
So what do you want to become? Like, as I told you that you want to become a journalist, physician,
I want to
engineer,
become an artist.
artist.
Yeah. Usually, I think I just want to become like a normal artist. I'll just help with a building and
Artist
things
on
like
screen or artist on paper? Means
that. Artist
right,
on paper.
on paper. Why don't you come on screen?
That's the problem. I don't
చెప్పొచ్చు కదా
really.
ఇలాగా, నేను శరణ్య జామి బీబీసీ కోసం వార్తలు చదువుతున్నాను అలా చెప్పొచ్చు కదా.
I'm not good with screen.
తెలుగులో చెప్పు, ఒక మాట చెప్పు. నేను శరణ్య జామి,
నేను శరణ్య జామి,
నేను 4th క్లాస్ చదువుతున్నాను,
నేను 4th క్లాస్ చదువుతాను.
మా నాన్న బాగా తెలుగు మాట్లాడతారు,
మా నాన్న బాగా తెలుగు
మాట్లాడతారు,
మాట్లాడతాడు.
మా అమ్మ ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే మాట్లాడమంటుంది,
మా అమ్మ
ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే మాట్లాడమంటుంది. అంతేనా?
ఇంగ్లీష్లో.
యువర్ మదర్ ఆస్క్ యూ టు స్పీక్ అవుట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఓన్లీ?
Yeah.
అంతే, అదే
And
చెప్తా.
she was like, if you know a bit of Telugu, just try saying it.
మాట్లాడదా, తెలుగు మాట్లాడదా?
Well, I did speak a little.
రైట్. ఇంకా ఫైనల్గా వాట్ వుడ్ యూ లైక్ టు సే టు అవర్ ఆడియన్స్ 99 TV?
So
ఎనీ మెసేజ్ లైక్
any
మదర్
like
తెరిసా?
like a quote,
Like
something
Mother
like,
Teresa.
yeah. So like a quote, something like that.
అందరూ బాగా చదువుకోండి చెప్పు. అదే
everyone study hard.
వర్క్ హార్డ్, బాగా పని చేయండి.
Everyone, if you think that you can't do something, first try it out, and then if it doesn't work out, try it again.
ఫైనల్లీ సో యు ఆర్ ఇన్ అవర్ కంట్రీ, భారతదేశంలో ఉన్నావు కదా, సే జై భారత్.
Huh?
జై భారత్.
Yeah, what about it?
జై భారత్.
Jai Bharat.
భారత్. స్పీక్ అవుట్ లౌడ్లీ. భారత్.
Bharat?
జై భారత్, లైక్ జై హింద్.
Oh, Jai Hind.
రైట్. ఒక శ్లోకం చెప్పొచ్చు కదా.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
దట్స్ ఇట్.
Yeah, that's it.
రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you.
సో చూసాం కదా, అంటే ఇప్పటిదాకా మనకి ఒక డిఫరెంట్ పర్సెప్షన్ ఉంటుంది జనరల్గా. అంటే మా భారతీయ సంతతికి చెందిన పిల్లలు విదేశాల్లో ఎలా ఉంటారు ఏంటి అని. మనకి భిన్నంగా అయితే ఉండరు, భాష మారుతుందేమో కానీ మన ట్రెడిషన్స్, మన కల్చరు, మనకు మన బ్లడ్లో అసలు ఇన్బిల్ట్ మెకానిజం ఉంటుంది. అంటే భారతీయ రక్తంలోనే ఏంటంటే సోషల్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ, సమాజం పట్ల బాధ్యత, అలాగే ఏదో ఒక ఆర్ట్ పట్ల అనురక్తి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ పాపను తీసుకుంటే 4th క్లాస్ చదువుతుంది, ఆ స్కూల్లో చదువుకున్న లుసాకా స్కూల్లో చదువుకున్న కమలా హ్యారిస్ ఈరోజు అమెరికా వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్గా వెళ్ళింది. అలాంటి ఉన్నత స్థానాలకి వెళ్ళాలన్న ఆలోచన ఉన్నప్పటికీ తనకి ఇష్టమైన ఫీల్డ్ మీద, ఆ డిసిప్లిన్ మీద తన ఇష్టాన్ని చివరికంటా కూడా చెప్తా వచ్చింది. షీ వాంట్స్ టు బికమ్ అన్ ఆర్టిస్ట్. చక్కటి చిత్రాలు గీయాలి, చిత్రలేఖనంలో మంచి, డ్రాయింగ్లో మంచి ఎక్స్పర్ట్ కావాలి అని చెప్తుంది. అలాగే తల్లిదండ్రులు వాళ్ళు ఎలా ఉంటుంటారు, ఎలా ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తుంటారు, ఆ వేరియేషన్స్ ఒక్కొక్క కుటుంబంలో ఒక రకంగా ఉంటుంది. అంటే రైట్, ఆ పాపకి ఐ థింక్ షీఈ్ యు ఆర్ యువర్ ఫాదర్స్ డాటర్.
Yeah.
సో చూసాం కదా, వాళ్ళ నాన్న కూతురు అనమాట. నాన్న బాగా ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తారు, ఏం చేసినా అప్రిషియేట్ చేస్తారు. జనరల్గా ఈ వయసులో వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సింది అదే, ఒక మంచి ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్. అలాగే స్కూల్లో అసెంబ్లీని అడ్రస్ చేసిందిట, కథలు రాస్తుందిట, అలాగే డ్రాయింగ్ వేస్తుందిట. సో ఇన్ని క్వాలిటీస్ ఏకకాలంలో. అంటే అదే సందర్భంలో ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళ నాన్న నుంచి తెలుగు నేర్చుకుంటోంది. ఇట్స్ గుడ్ దట్ భారతీయ మూలాలు. ఎక్కడికి వస్తావు ఇండియా అంటే తాతగారి ఇంటికి వస్తానని చెప్పి. సో ఆ అటాచ్మెంట్, ఫ్యామిలీ బాండేజ్ అట్లాగే ఉండింది, అలా ఉంటుంది కూడా. అండ్ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ శరణ్య, జామి. I think I need to call you as Shari Shami.
Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
Right.